How's that? Egg loose? It's time to switch to coffee today. Ooh. Yes, I'm switching to coffee today. And one of my old mugs. Let's see if this does this. The super cool, but oh, I just pour coffee on my face. The heat is supposed to do the... It's doing it! The battery's low, but we must recharge. Isn't that fun? No. Right? So, I'll tell you what's fun. Did the laundry, finally. Right? Well, so y'all know, these are nice clean shirt. Clean shirt, clean. Okay, even though, you know, letting this grow out and scruffy. Clean shirt. But this particular shirt is actually pretty funny. I accidentally wore it. See, this shirt, I was in Texas and I was going over my brother's, and he said, well, why don't you stay over? Him and his wife had this house, the Colony, Texas, if you know the place. And I said, yeah, sure. He said, oh, here, you know, later. It's a clean shirt. Wear clean. Take a shower. Here's a clean shirt, clean shirt. So I was wearing the shirt. And he's like, oh, keep it, keep it. He says, keep the shirt. I thought, wow, that's mighty cool of you. Because, I mean, I like cool t-shirts. And this t-shirt has "Go F Yourself" on the back in big letters. Go F yourself. Except some of the letters are blank, much like a la Wheel of Fortune. Blank, blank, blank. So it's just enough. But, so you can read it, but not enough to just be blatant about it. But you look at it and it's obvious. Go F yourself. And underneath it says pick a vowel. Ha 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 ha. And I like this. I was like, oh man, that's a cool shirt. I thought it was real funny. That's really cool. And I'd wear it and stuff like that. And then I thought, oh, now I know why he gave me this shirt. You can't wear that in public. Really, just anywhere. Because it's really obvious. Well, I guess now the new norm probably includes that, but it's not something you quickly wear in public. Not bad. Instant. Yeah. There's cream in it too, with instant. And just the other day I ran out because I was gonna get a dip. And that dip is over. Yeah. I was gonna get a dip and I went over to the store and I walked in. I saw somebody that was a worker. I was like, hey man, hey, yeah. As I walk in, I'm like, hey. And I realized to my horror, I was wearing this shirt on the back of it. I'm in the store, hey. And the back is like, go. Yeah, baby, you gotta live. What's up? Oh. YOLO? You only live once? YOLO. So stupid. Damn youngsters trying to be cool and they're cooler already. Oh, so cool. You've been so cool, but me. Hey, subscribe, like. We're gonna get to the news in a second. I'm not in a rush to do anything, but I don't want to just go over for no reason. That's why I'm just telling you all this crap when I take a dip. There's some cool stuff, and let's get to it. First, the headline. Starring. No. Margus Max is not starring in anything. Although, I'm so glad I'm done with Pericles editing. So go check it out. Pericles. Hey, it came out better than I thought. With all the stuff technical that went wrong with me. It's like, God dang it. Today is September 17th, 2020, Anno Domini, which is Latin for go fuck it. And we got a head count of 102 from yesterday as far as infection numbers. We count you now. Go into the little gas chamber. Yeah, take a shower. Yeah. No. They all get their little thing, obviously. Okay. VA. Let's see. Let's look at this stuff here. I'm kind of a little happy, but it's like semi-anticlimactic. It's kind of anticlimactic. I mean, for me reporting this because it's been so long. Tourism. It doesn't have to be that long and silent, but alternate thumbnails. Thank you for your patience. Tourism is going to relaunch, and it's set. Ready, steady, go-y. Okay, it's set now. So now, like, we're for realsy this time, and I believe them because the way they announced we likely to push it back in the calendar, and then they had a follow-up. They kind of backstepped in order to kiss ass with the public. They kind of backstepped to do a lot of that. So they announce it. It's like a soft announcement, and then they backpedal, and then they say, yeah, because we're not ready yet. We're getting ready. It's not that it's too infectious, and it's like we're still getting ready. And their new COVID, a new COVID response team. It's all those people that left. It's like, hey, I'm out of here. Forget it. I wasn't expecting. I really had, as a director of health, I wasn't expecting to actually having to do a job that needed a leader in the director of health. And this freaking thing came by, and it's like, oh my gosh, the phone started to ring, and I'm like, I'm quitting, I'm retiring early. And other people, I'm resigning. And the new person, yeah, I'm gonna go on paid leave. It's like rats fleeing a sinking ship when it needs, and then they're coming down on those people harsh, which to me, I think, is kind of wrong in this kind of a situation. But they got a new team. Yay, I guess. At least they got someone in there. They didn't have a transition. They just got rid of everybody. Lost at sea, and then they... Okay, we're probably going to do letters to the editor soon here, but... So the thing that got pushed back, right, which is... So now, basically... Go get yourself tested at least 3 days before. So 3 days before August 15th. Oh, excuse me. August 15th. August 15th. October. I get those months. I don't know why. I guess it sounds. October. Halloween. Are you ready for Halloween? Trick or treat. Have a gum drop. Oh my god. We're looking worse and worse. October 15th is the for realsy opening where you get tested 3 days before. So if it's the 15th, take 3 days off of that subtraction. Take 3 days off. Take a lifetime off. Everyone else is. So October 12th, get tested, pack your bags, book your flight, get your tickets, get ready for Bubble Resort. Bubbles, Dinah Bubbles Beach, and yeah, come over here and see the freaking stay at home in action. But you don't have to do the 14-day quarantine if you have your proof that your test was negative. That one, pre-travel testing, transplant within. There's a test and travel. Why did I never picked up test and travel? So test and travel is finally for realsy. It's really going to happen. They're going to launch it mid-October. And that's all the news. That's it. No. That's not even that really counted. So, spent half that on that, so gotta be a ring and nail for that. Okay, I got it within the first 10 seconds. I just wanted to really emphasize that because it was such a thing. Now let's run through this stuff. Woohoo! Flooding after hurricane, of course, because it was a slow-moving one. T-Rex is up for grabs. What the hell? I did paleontology work in Wyoming. I was actually the guy that discovered the tooth that was connected to the premaxillary bone of the skull crania of an Allosaurus. So I was the one who found the freaking skull cranial part of a pretty much complete Allosaurus. You have to volunteer, you don't get paid. But it was for real. A few weeks on that blazing Wyoming summer sun. So that as premise to saying stuff about paleontology and me, since I go back to dinosaurs since I was 5 years old. I'm 5 years old. You know, 4 years old, because it was before. So 4 years old, and people would come up to me. My mom would have people over for bridge clubs, right? You know, they'd have their home bridge club meetings. And then when she'd have the home bridge club meetings with these people, they're like, oh, what a cute kid. And I'd be walking around going, my favorite dinosaur is the Ankylosaurus. And I knew about T-Rex. This is back when Brontosaurus wasn't replaced with Allosaurus, or Apatosaurus, excuse me. Brontosaurus was still in vogue in the paleontology world. They didn't get the Apatosaurus, the bigger... Sorry. Oh, it's all about me anyways. You can't help it, it's my channel. Welcome to Mongus Mac. Subscribe, like. Oh, thank you. Welcome to new subscribers. Yeah, we got plenty of new content coming down this way. It's not just me talking about the newspaper. But right now, it kind of mostly is. As listening to the atheists, and I digress all over the place. And in response to one of the comments, no, I'm not on drugs. I'm totally clean. I'm totally sober. But I don't care. I'd smoke the ganja if I don't know. If I did that, I wouldn't announce it though. But no, all of them to date are totally. I'm saying that like it's a testimony to my sanity. Anyways, back to the T-Rex here. This T-Rex here is named Stan. These complete. They're not usually complete. See, they might be like 60% actual bone fossil. It's stone because it's fossilized, but it's like 60%, and the rest of the parts of the skeleton are like replacement parts. Like they usually never find a complete skeleton. The other one lately they did, but this one I don't know what percentage, but it's, you know, on display it's complete. They're gonna sell it at auction. Christie's. It says it right here, folks. Intact. It says mostly. See, one of the most intact. So it's pretty complete. It's going up for auction through Christie's, New York. The sale's October 6th. But Stan will remain on display at Christie's flagship location in Rockefeller Center, visible through floor-to-ceiling windows. Wow! So like everybody can enjoy it until October 21st. Poof. And it's like, I don't know if they can do that. That's the thing. That's why I'm like beefing on that a little. Because I know there's a thing called vertebrate spine paleontological old school, as in millions and millions of years. Paleo is old. Actually more like, think of it, ancient. Paleo life, the study of. Paleontology. So when you look at paleontology, there's a Vertebrate Paleontological Association, I think it is. Association? VPA, or whatever. Those are the ones that make rules that are like federal. So if you found a dinosaur like that in your backyard, you don't own it. No sir. You have to be a legitimate, anything with a spine, except fossil fish. They don't give a crap about me. They got like a fossil fish you win. Wow, wasn't that a nice little excursion into nothing weird? Structure near collapse. Oh, freaking blasted here. And this one, yes, this is what I want to get to. But first, let me just do this thing. We can make this two things. I don't know. There's nothing here. So maybe I'll do a shorty and do letters to the editor separate. Maybe that'll be a thing to do. These aren't so long. Here's a nice little one from Rome. That's right. It's just the witch is back. So I'm going to be. Oh yeah. I'm serious about this. Yeah, like this, and like it's more than just a prop. It's a prayer tool. It's not an icon. They call it religious icon. It's not a idol. There's all kinds of weird stuff in religion. I swear to God, the weirdest stuff I'm encountering is the atheist arguments, which I'm like, atheist, and I figured it out. Not the existence or non-existence of God using verifiable presuppositional and unfalsifiable logical proofs that are not subject to fallacies or phallics or whatever, the freaking reasoning or whatever, phallics like this one. That's expert talk of philosophy. So many people have gotten philosophy ideas from their philosophy classes in philosophy universities taught by philosophy professors. And I knew a philosophy PhD guy. He wasn't like that though. He was a complete arrogant, complete ego psycho. He was egomaniacal to the psycho degree. There's few people out there. Anyways, yeah, I am really Roman Catholic, but work to believe and have faith daily. For me, okay, I'll tell you that. And when I see these young whippersnappers with their philosophical arguments disproving everything in the freaking Bible and proving you don't need to believe in God to have morals, I start turning into Lewis Black. I love Lewis Black. Kudos, that's the coolest guy. And I don't know what to say, except I believe, and I have to work on it. And I'll get into it why, because there is certain stuff about why evil exists beyond just harming others. That's why The Exorcist. That's right, I said it. The devil possesses people. Oh, shit. Back to my little freaking thing. I was going to do this real quick. From Rome, the Vatican. Okay, every once in a while, the Pope, who's just like, he's in the authority position because this Jesus to Peter the fisherman, I will build my church upon this rock. And Peter's the first stone upon this rock of the church. See, he's not the rock, but even though his name was Petro, it was explained to me. But this spiritual authority, you are the successor. Spiritual authority goes through the apostolic branch. It goes down through the Pope, through the cardinals, through the bishops, through the local parish priest, and that's when you go to confessional. It's not the priest forgiving you, but it's like this apostolic profession. God connection. So the Pope's out there. So what the Pope does is makes a lot of importance, but once in a while he writes these little pamphlet-like booklets, and they call them encyclicals. I don't got this totally right, but encyclicals, like he writes this stuff. And for every Pope does these one of these. So he writes one. He's Pope Francis, and he writes one connected to Saint Francis of Assisi. The guy with the statue with the birds outside people's houses. And he entitles this, and it's gotten controversial. English, aloha.